guys, it's Katie with String Expert. Today we're working on a spiccato piece. Let's go ahead and play it and then we'll get started learning. So this is a spiccato piece. So what we're doing is we're bouncing the bow. So when we think of spiccato, we really need to think of being very relaxed as we hold our bow. So the bow sort of hits the string and bounces up and down in order to create that great sound that you want to have. So the first thing that we want to double check is make sure that your thumb is nice and round and curved into a Z. Then put your two fingers over the top just like this. Then as we bounce, your fingers are going to sort of teeter back and forth. Now you can start out by practicing at the top of the bow to sort of get the bouncing bow motion. Now remember, with this bow stroke, it's really nice because you don't do any of the work. The bow does all of the work. So we're not making a huge sound here, but what we really want to do is just feel that the bow is teetering back and forth like this. Be careful not to do this wavy motion or this motion with your arm. Your arm stays very still and the bow just bounces. Now, keep your hands very relaxed. This should be the focal point of the bow, and then your pinky and your pointer finger just kind of move back and forth in order to make a good sound. Now, once you feel like you are doing a good job here, what you want to do is slowly move your bow down the string, so you can kind of feel what it's supposed to sound like. Now at some point we're going to work on doing a little bit more of a smiley motion in order to get it to bounce. So it's almost like your bow is doing a very small little bit of a lift on either side in order to just get a little bit better sound. Now, there is a good point in the bow that most musicians use when they first start learning spiccato in order to really practice and hone in their sound. So you want to find the balance point of the bow. So what you're going to do is just put your finger out and slide the bow until you find the spot where your bow can perfectly balance on your finger. For me, it's right there. So you may want to take a marker and put that right there so you know where it is. Then you're going to bounce right at that point because that point is going to give you the most control and the best bounce out of the entire bow. So practice this a lot. You need to get used to just being able to play this on an open string in a nice consistent manner. After you feel pretty comfortable with this, then you can kind of change it up and have different styles. For example, if you turn your bow inward, you're going to have a slightly different sound than if you use all the horsehair. You can also go up the bow for a little bit of a different sound, or down the bow. So kind of play around with that as well. Now, spiccato bow stroke is typically used in slower pieces. So in this piece, what we're going to do is we're going to focus most of our time and energy on the bow stroke. Didn't make the notes very hard for you because my goal was to really just help you hone in on this important bow stroke. So starting from the beginning of the piece, we have E open for 4 notes. And then we have A2 for 4 notes. And then A open for 4 notes. So let's practice that. And then moving on, we have E open, A2, A open. Then we have E1, F sharp, A2, A open. Then it repeats again. E1, A2, A open. And then we have E open, A2, A open for 2 notes. and then it repeats E open, A2, A open, E1, A2, A open, same thing repeating. Then we have second finger on the D string for F sharp for 4 notes, A open for 4 notes, A2 for 4 notes, F sharp for 2 notes, 4 notes, A open for 4 notes, A2 for 4 notes, F sharp for 4 notes, E open for 4 notes, A open for 4 notes, and one more A open for another 4 notes. Let's try this from the beginning, nice and slow. And remember, just concentrate on your bow stroke because that's really what's important in this piece. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time at stringexpert.com.